Because
we're taking a book out of a page out of your book, Sister Benny. Dr.
Okay,
Benny.
now we are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning. And it's always exciting here. You heard the ladies speaking without this show even starting because they're always excited. They love their responsibilities, their role, and what they're doing in the world for children. That is what it's all about. Because I am always excited when it concerns children, women and children, particularly the young girls. I am just so excited. Thank you all so much for being here today. Have a Wellness Wednesday. If it's Wednesday, it's not like you're not taking care of yourself the other days all the time. But Wednesday, you want to think about it. What works? What did work in the past? What is working now? What might work in the future? What is a trend? What else can I read about, or what else can I do? Do I need to set those appointments for my physical checkup, or what do I need to do? This is so important because without that health, you will not have any wealth. It is very, very important. And so I would like us to close today right on time so that we can go and meet our anchor team 360 and get the updates, because that's where we get our updates, and the anchor brothers are there. We better meet them and get it from them. So we will close on time, and these topics, like we always say, we'll revisit them because these are topics that need to be treated in detail. And here we just bring in the introduction, and then we'll be picking from it and choosing and then doing it on our Fridays on O Connect. That is so important. And then I want to thank all of you here. You all are important in equal capacity. Whether I know your name or not, or I know how to pronounce your name or not, I will learn and I will do it, because when we learn, we do it. And I want to thank my panelists. These ladies are wonderful. They're here serving themselves and also helping me, because I can't do it by myself, but more so importantly, serving the children of the world, doing what is good for a child that is healthy, making them happy. When they are healthy and happy, they can achieve their goals and their dreams. So thank you guys so much for everything. I want to thank Brady. Brady is working tirelessly in the background. Like you can see the beautiful background here. That is the handiwork of Brady. And then you have Precious. You have another big sister from the village where I was born. She carried me on her back. She is also working behind the scene in YouTube. Her name is Mama. We have to attach a title. We don't call our elderly people by their names. Her name is Mama Festia Njokam. She is on top of me like that big sister. That no, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do that. And guess what? I'm happy with that, because when people tell you things, even if it's uncomfortable to you, it means they love you. So that is so important. But welcome, our man John Barilla is in the chat. Thank you guys so much. I see all our family, Levi, Katik, and the rest. Let us go. Today is for our sister, Yvonne Finn from Canada. Yvonne, this is your stage. Thank you, sister.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mundih. Hello, Corrina and Dr. Benny, and all the wonderful attendees, Mr. John Barilla. So today I'm going to do a little talk about consistency and how important it is to us as adults, setting examples, and for the young people who we are trying to model and mold, and also how it reflects on our company as we invite them in. So today it's about consistency, and I have three quotes that I think describes it very well. It's one is by John C. Maxwell, and it says, motivation gets you going, but discipline keeps you growing. That's the law of consistency. It doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter how many opportunities you receive. If you want to grow, consistency is key. And then there's another one, which I've always liked. It says, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit, consistency again. And then a third one, our children are counting on us. I like this one a lot. Our children, our young people are counting on us to provide two things, consistency and structure. Children need adults around them who say what they mean what they say, and do what they say that they're going to do. The last quote especially leads us into ONPASSIVE as it relates to our young people who needs this environment in which to go forward. Mr. Mofara and his global teams have taken this one-of-a-kind company to a new level of consistency by keeping all the promises made to our members and our users. The teams, they work tirelessly around the clock to ensure timelines are met. So such an absolutely new and appealing website every week, and working diligently to ensure our products are clean, safe, environmentally friendly, cost-effective, and it serves users in excellence and reliability. That is consistency. Consistency generally refers to the quality of being reliable, steady, and unchanging over time. It might seem boring to some people, but that's how foundations are built. In various contexts, consistency can be applied to behaviors, actions, or performance. In the case of an organization, consistency often involves adhering to a set of principles, which is the ethos of what's going on in Unpassive. Mr. Mufari says it's divinely orchestrated. So we know it's from the Creator and it's only good always. The values, the standards, the operations, the communication, and the service delivery, they're all part of consistency. So let's analyze how Unpassive, with the specific different goals, can help young people through consistency. We are an example of building robust customer relationships because we have fantastic support, right? Consistent communication, and Mr. Mafara himself, he's always trying to keep us updated, and if he can't do it himself, he has people who do it, such as 360, which we're going to after this, right? And loyalty among the customers is a prerequisite for this company. And he encourages and invites feedback, and then he acts on that. That is consistently relating to the people who are going to use this. Exploring new opportunities. Innovation is key to this company, right? And he takes everybody's input into consideration. Analyzing marketing results, we have a wonderful product or tracker, which will give you everything you need to see how you're doing in a business. Whatever part of the business the young person chooses to get into, they will be able to track their skills and how they're getting forward and how they're doing, and then they can adjust. Because with consistency, you need those feedback so you can build the right foundation. And delivering innovative solutions. I mean, this company is just taking everything that is put out there and they're just delivering on it. They are just putting it into practice. Young people will love that atmosphere because they have such a feel for the technology that they will get bored if it's not there. So Mr. Mafar has certainly positioned this company to attract young people, and that will be the consistent flow of them coming in, doing it as they learn it, and going ahead. They will never, ever be bored in this company. I can tell you that. You know, they are going to have to be on their game. And this is what Unpassive has to offer young people, and so much more. So I would like to just say, for young people, engaging with such an organization as Unpassive can provide them with valuable exposure and experience in a dynamic and competitive business environment, which is something they have to have. The organization's commitment to consistency can offer young professionals a stable and learning-rich platform, helping them develop skills, both soft and hard skills, right? They will learn consistency under industry best practices and contributed meaningfully to the organization's goal. Again, because they're encouraged to give their feedback. That is very unheard of in a company this size. Nobody cares. And there are different departments, whereas everybody from the biggest, highest person to the littlest person can have access to Mr. Mafara's ears, in the sense that they can either use one of his other people who are closer to him, or they can go into the support and actually send him a message which he will get. He will get it. This consistent and supportive environment can be instrumental in the professional growth of young individuals.
Yes.
That's how Unpassive is going to provide a very, very, very bright future for our young people, consistently and professionally. Thank you.
Ooh, let's give a hand of applause to our sister Yvonne. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My God, this is so great. and the kind of confidence, the kind of examples that you're giving, living examples, not just picking from somewhere else, living examples, because we are
Yeah.
living examples of what you just said here today. Thank you so
Yes.
much
Thank
because,
you. Thank
you
you.
know, it is not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives. It's
No, it's
what
not.
we do consistently. So
Yes.
hold on tight and stick
Yes.
to what we are doing here and
Yep.
in One Global Movement with the blessing of Unpassive. This is what we humanity is all about. And I am so
Yes, it
grateful
is.
that you did this today, my sister. I so love you. Thank you so much. I will let DrBenny or Corrina, you guys go before I will go
Thank you.
last.
Thank you very much. And
Yes,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Yvonne. That was
Yes.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're very welcome, dear. And hello to everybody. Thanks for coming today. How
Yes,
can being
indeed.
consistent help with people in non-passive? Well, being consistent with anything, I believe, is key to success. Repetitiveness and
Yes.
routine are very important to help you stay the
Yes.
course.
Yes.
When you're consistent, people start to learn that they can rely on you and trust you. Uh,
Yes.
that
Yes.
you
Yes.
are responsible because you are consistent and familiar. It can open doors when others witness this.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
About you, it is a very important quality, and you can gain respect by others. If you are consistent, you always behave in the same way, have
Yeah.
the same attitudes towards
Yes.
people or
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
or achieves the same level of success in something. When you
Mm-hmm.
practice consistency, it instills discipline, sharpens our attention, and increases our awareness of what needs to be done. It can be quite difficult to break old habits, yet consistency is all that we do all we do, sorry, is necessary if we want to do better things and experience personal progress. Stay consistent and
Mm-hmm.
have fun.
Thank you so much. You heard from Corrina Lanz. And
Thank you.
she too is from
Yes.
Canada, like Yvonne Finn. I love you, sisters. Thank you guys so much for
Love
putting
you
your
too.
heart into this. What I so love so much is everybody has a topic, but this is what happens. It makes us to learn because all of us need to go and research and research first within us to see what are the things that are
Yes.
consistent. What are the things that we are doing in our life that align with the various topics that we pick all every day, Monday through Friday. This is so important because we are learning. We're also giving our brain the health that it needs by jogging
Mm-hmm.
it, search within it for positive things that bring us here. So every topic now is for everyone, not
My
just for one
my
person. You
brain went
see,
out
Yes.
to lunch
Yes.
and
I so
everything.
love this. Dr. Benny. Dr. Benny is from Maryland, USA.
Yeah.
That's right, I
Yes.
did.
Thank you, Queen Dr. Yvonne, for giving me this opportunity. My Dr. Yvonne, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's Dr. Yvonne too now.
That's fine.
Don't give me a
Dr.
doctorate, please.
Dr. Yvonne Finn, I would say a remarkable presentation.
Yes,
Mhm.
Thank you.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Before
Thank
I
you.
proceed, I just want to thank our Father for bringing all of us together. Uh, because if it wasn't for him, you and I, the youth, will not be listening to us at the moment. And I know
Yes.
that our youth, I believe when you guys woke up this morning, you say, "Thank you, Father, for waking me up." To
Mm-hmm.
my youth, it is very important. And when you're eating, say thank you, right? Which
Yes.
means that you have to be
Yes.
consistent, right?
Yes.
By
Yes.
saying
Yes.
thank you, you have to be consistent by doing your homework. Make sure you do your homework. So anyway, consistency means that we can rely on them, on the youth, to have the same response, similar situation. It helps them to know what to expect, right? There are certain things
Mm-hmm.
that you expect from let me say, from your elders or from your instructor, right? Whatever you expect, most of the time you keep expecting the same thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
your instructor will say, "Hey, I want you to do this assignment." He expects you to do it
Yes.
at a certain time,
Yes.
and it has to be done. When you get home, by doing your homework, remember that if you don't understand the subject matter, you can communicate with your friends, the friends that understand that subject matter. When you go to school, you have to be consistent when it comes to like the time that you have to go to school. You have to be there on time based upon what your instructor wants. So also consistency, it means that if one youth person receive a consequences for a specific action, another youth should receive a similar consequences. So I will stop at this moment, but I just want to I want our youth to know the importance. I love you all. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. These are so beautiful. Mothers selected. This is what is called divine intervention right here, right now. Because without divine intervention, I don't care who says what, who thinks what, we will not be here to even open our mouth to speak, let alone trying to love, nurture, and invest in our children. It is so important. Like Yvonne Finn says, that consistency in ONPASSIVE is what we are getting every day. Consistency in trying to make sure that we are exposing these children to what we have, the gift we have now, which is clean, safe, valuable technology from ONPASSIVE. We encourage them to register for these free products so that their minds can stay away from the unclean things that surround them. And remember, the same negative consistency is what has brought a lot of our young people to this point, even us. And so it is the same consistency that we have to take to reverse this little by little, according to the way they can understand it. This is so important. DrBenny talks about education, consistency in education. What affects one child in a classroom by a teacher? The same statement that is made to one child should be made to all children, so that the child can begin to build in their mind, their subconscious mind, that, you see, this teacher is a good teacher. This teacher is exposing me and the rest of the class to one and the same principle and homework and whatever it is. Because when children, no matter you think that you love them, you want to favor this one against the other one, guess what? You are building failure in the one that you think that you love so much more than the other. That is why we mothers need to build this consistency in ourselves, in our children, all parents, caregivers, whoever. And that is what we are crying here, not crying, but really crying with love from our heart. This needs to happen. And we are learning our way to do that. And consistency, again, like Corrina said, consistency means you're doing it again and again, even when you meet with failure. Failure does not stop you. That failure wants you to consistently do it. We have read about a lot of people in the world, masterpieces in the world that wanted to manufacture things. They failed more than 1 million times. It took them more than 10 years. They never gave up. Why? Because that is what they love to do. And what you love to do, that's exactly what the Creator, God, puts in you. And you should never, ever stop. Consistently do it. Take, for instance, people who say they wanna lose weight. Watch their actions. What do? Now they grab this candy, they grab this sweet pumpkin pie, they grab other things, and they don't eat their 3 servings of vegetables or fruits. We are telling our children, it is difficult to be consistent, just like any other thing in life. But what is so difficult and challenging, that is exactly what is going to give you a breakthrough, and you're going to succeed. Do not follow the easy way. Easy come, easy go. But when it is challenging, you stick to it with consistency, it's going to say. I am going to let you guys know what Martin Luther King Jr. himself said, which is so vital, and it is pushing a lot of students around the world and in schools. He said, if you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, walk. And if you can't walk, crawl. But by any means, keep moving. You see, I was crying a few days ago, crying out of joy when I saw this blind girl. I posted it on Facebook so that we can teach ourselves and our children. She is blind, but she can do better than you and I. In
Yes.
music, that is her gift. The parents walk her to the stage, and people will be like, "Oh, what is she gonna do? What is she gonna do?" Blind does not make you blind. You have your mind sight that sees better than your eyesight, and this is what this girl is using. And she got onto that stage. She was playing the piano and singing. I bet you she was the best angel that walked that stage out that audition. She sang. I'm glad that it's on our Facebook page so that we can always go there in One Global Movement and see a lot of examples. People who don't have hands, some of their limbs are not there, but they are being consistent to do what they've been called to do. And this is what we are doing here with Unpassive, like Mr. Ash Mufara. Mr. Ash Mufara has never deviated for 1 second from what his mission, vision, and purpose in life is. And we need to, instead of not being patient, we need to practice patience. Instead of saying, oh, but they said this is going to happen. We are humans. We fix things, we create things, and certain things, they go wrong, we'll go back and do it so long as we are consistent and not giving up. This is so, so important because it is the energy, your mentality, what you think and your heart that is going to make things happen. But you have to be consistent regardless. This consistency is the most important thing in life. But we need to build our mindset, the mindset of our children, with all these moral values and ethical standards. And then you can't stop anyone from me. You see me? Ha ha. I always say ha ha. You know, when I was up, they say you're not there. I said, oh yes, I am. I am. God created me like that. But I was failing. I was failing a lot of times.
Yeah.
But I never gave up. And I said, I am going to be one of the billionaires in the world. And they beat me up until they said, look at you. Your grandmother is poor. I said, no, my grandmother has a pineapple plantation. And my grandmother taught me to plant pineapples in tents. And I am doing that. But guess what? Look at us here today. I am seeing beautiful women from Canada, from the United States, Unpassive all over the world. Isn't that well? That's billions. What is that? What is that? That is consistency. So thank you guys so much. If you guys don't have anything to say, let's read the chat so that we can get out of here and meet our anchor men in 360. And John Barilla, make sure we get out of here and go to 360. We can use the bathroom or do something and then go. Should I start reading the comments?
Please.
Okay. Now we have Saraswati. Thank you so much. She is the first person I opened YouTube today. She was right there in YouTube, even 2 hours before time. So thank you so much for supporting here and also supporting behind the scene. Thank you. And then we have this new name here.
Yogesh.
I think
Yogesh.
Yogesh. Thank you so much for being here. We have David Alto. Thank you, Mr. David, for being here.
David.
We have our famous Levi Mama Bolo. Thank you, brother, for being here. And then we have Sienna. Thank you so much for being here again. Sina. Sorry.
Sina.
I'm pronouncing the name that I have in my head. You see? I got it. And then we have David greeting everyone here. Same too with Levi is saying hello to everyone here. And we have our famous Yvonne says, greetings attendees to everyone here. Hashtag One Global Movement. We thank you all for joining us and invite you to join the discussion by commenting in the chat. Thank you so much, Yvonne. And our man, John Barilla, is here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to One Global Movement. Speak with Heart. We should be starting soon. Feel free to comment if the topic brings to mind something you wish to comment on or contribute to. Thank you so much, John. We highly appreciate you. And Corrina says, hello to Saraswati, Yogesh, David, Otto, Levi, and Sina. Thank you so much for correcting me with the pronunciation of that name. And then we have Kati.
English was my subject. It was my best subject.
For your love and your prayers and your gift. And as we are reading, we all need to remember that the 29th of this month It's celebration. We are celebrating life again on the 29th of this month. Every month is a tradition of One Global Movement to celebrate life, celebrate birthdays, celebrate all other aspects of our lives. Come all, bring your children, everyone. Let's sit here and eat and drink, but not alcohol, but water, juice, ice cream, and other things. I know Scorpio is one of the, I get to be celebrated twice in October and in November. Scorpio, and there's the other sign that I will bring. Maybe some of you know it, but I'll bring here. So let's do that, please, because our children are not celebrated enough. So, hi, Brother John Barilla from Levi and Corrina. Again, thanks, Brady, for all. Thank you so much, Corrina, for really recognizing Brady. She's doing a lot. Sometimes she doesn't have the space, but I'll be right at her throat. She can't even escape. Yeah. Greetings and welcome from Dr. Benny to all of us here on the panel and in the audience. And we thank you so much, Dr. Benny, for what you are doing for the children in the world. And I was going to say something about birthday presents. We need to train our children not to think that giving birthday present is just money and gift. It can be a book that you buy and give it as a gift, a good book. It can be a Bible. It can be just a picture that you draw. It can be letter writing. Let us begin to wipe that mentality from our children to think that they have to just do birthdays, or maybe using their credit card or money, throwing huge birthday parties for no reason. No, it all comes from your heart. If it's $1, you give it. If it is 50 cents, so long as it comes from your heart. But let us spice it up with, think about that person. What has that person done to you? What do you love about that person? You write it down, decorate it maybe in a hat or something, give it to them. Or get a book and have people sign signatures and write something important, so that book will last for posterity, instead of just giving things that are fragile, things that are perishable, that will not make any sense for them. So that is what One Global Movement is trying to do. So hi, John Barilla says hi. How can being consistent help young people in Unpassive? In a lot of ways, just like Yvonne just told us today. I really love the way she brought that out. And then we have Swapan. Thank you so much, Swapan, for peace and thumbs up and everything. Come again. This is a place of excitement for our children. So we love you. Oh, Jana. I didn't know how to contact you, Jana. I've been missing you. We have been missing you here. And I did not know how to contact you. Thank you so much, Srijit, for being here today. We miss those powerful contributions from you. Thank you. Anne McClemore, you remember today, she said in YouTube that I keep forgetting to attend One Global Movement. Now, see, you didn't forget today. Thank you. And then we have John again. Folks, listen well today, and then we will all get ready to listen to OP 360 today. Yes, our Anchorman 360. So 1 more minute, we'll be right out of here. And so we can use the bathroom and do other things, and maybe freshen up and put some welcome. Dr. Benny is welcome. Everyone again, thank you so much. And firm, fair, and consistent. Thank you. And you contribute a lot. The words that come out of your heart, I love them. And John says, peace and clapping for Srijit. Thank you, Srijit, for being here. See, we miss you. Where have you been? Are you okay, brother? Let's know if you're okay or not, and feel free, okay? And then we have Rachel Violet here. Thank you so much, Rachel, for being here. Let us encourage our children, our young people to be here with us. And then Kayandari, thank you so much for being here. And we have, let me see this new name here. We have Tarun. Thank you so much, Tarun, for being here. We so love you all. Keep coming here together. We are going to eliminate illiteracy, hunger, poverty, and homelessness among our children and our young people worldwide. Thank you so much, Faka. That's a beautiful name. Corrina, Yvonne, thank you so much. Handpick waving. Thank you for that poetic reading. Thank you. And guys, if I'm missing any new name, let me know, okay? Ashok is here. Thank you so much, Ashok, for being here again. We really value your presence and your contribution, sir. We love you. And then let me see. We want to go to 360. We don't want to miss anything that drops out of the anchor man's mouth, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, okay. Okay, Lawson. Oh, our beautiful sister Lawson Nadu is here. Thank you so much, Dr. Lawson, for being here. We appreciate your presence and your contribution. We love you, sister. We love you
He's
so
welcoming somebody from France, the sister
Oh.
Euphrasie. Yeah, that's what he said. Hi and welcome, Sister Euphrasie from France.
Oh, thank you so much, Nadu. Thank you, Sister Euphrasie from France. We highly appreciate your presence and your love here. Thank you for investing in our children and the young people of the world. Thank you so much. We are happy to have you here. Come again and invite other people. We need to do this together. All right. And then there is this new person, Prasenjit. Thank you so much, brother, for being here. We are the happiest family member of the world, of course. Unpassive is. Who else? Tell me, who can name one that is happy more than us in Unpassive? I don't see it. Unless you guys see what I don't see. So thank you guys so much. It's 12. Well, at my end, it's 12:33. It's 1:33.
It is, yes.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. If I miss any name and if I was rushing, we don't want to miss our Anchor 360. So our OP Anchor 360 men, let's go there, use the bathroom, and let's make sure that we are getting everything, because consistently listening to those updates and doing what they ask us to do, that is the only thing that is going to make us happy, healthy, and prosperous. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you all. All of us from One Global Movement, we say thank you and we love you all. But remember to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities. Dr. Benny is an actress. You see her there. Thank you guys so much.